nella parte est adesso scopriremo un food truck veramente divertente, classico americano, ma prima di tutto ciò volevo darvi alcune caratteristiche, delle nozioni particolari. Come si sceglie il posizionamento di un food truck? Abbiamo scoperto due cose fondamentali. La prima è la massa critica. Tutti sono posizionati dove c'è una grande massa critica. In questa specifica occasione siamo sotto un ospedale, University Medical New York Center. L'altra caratteristica è il marciapiede, più largo è, più gente c'è, più soldi si fanno. Andiamo a scoprirlo insieme. Questo è un food truck e si vede che ha una dimensione veramente americana. Perché mi viene in mente questo? Primo, il design molto estroso del food truck, e secondo, considerate che oltre a fare delle insalate e dei sandwich meravigliosi fa anche marketing. Pensate, si possono acquistare cappelletti e magliette, niente di più tipico americano. Dunque loro fanno o insalate o sandwich che possono essere vegetariane o di manzo o di pollo. Andiamo ad ordinare. Adesso ordineremo un old fashion, un misto, un mix, un fusion tra cucina italiana ed americana. Pensate, mangeremo un panino con del manzo, una bistecca, con del provolone affumicato, origano, pomodori grigliati e del pane. Vediamo un attimo. Hi guys, how are you? Good? How are you? Very good. Can we order please old fashion please?
Okay.
One Coke. Hot sauce.
Hot sauce on the side?
Thank you.
Okay. $12.89.
Thank you my friend. Vedete? Food truck e si paga con la carta di credito. In America si paga tutto con la carta di credito. C'è un po' di casino, ovviamente tutti i food truck sono alimentati da un grande generatore. Dunque il nostro numero è il 96, hanno appena chiamato il 75. Dovremo aspettare circa 15-20 minuti per l'arrivo del nostro cibo. Ready, eccoci qua ragazzi, siamo pronti. Numero 96, Coke for me. This is for me too. Thank you guys, thank you very much. Grazie. Apriamo la nostra busta e scopriamo. Allora, dunque, prima di mangiare il nostro bel sandwich, volevo raccontarvi due stupidaggini. Questo panino è costato con una Coca-Cola circa $13. Devo dire che per un food truck è un po' caro. Perché è un po' caro? Guardate, il packaging e come viene consegnato al cliente è tutto preso in considerazione con una formula di marketing ben precisa. Il packaging è lo stesso, accattivante, divertente, c'è dentro un menù, la busta è la stessa, la salsa a parte e la coca con la cannuccia. Ovviamente qualcuno dovrà pagare tutto questo e siamo noi i clienti, ma non lo si fa volentieri perché anche l'occhio vuole la sua parte. Hop, direttamente alla mano, vedete? Lo proviamo subito, Ovviamente il panino è preparato con della carne macinata, perché? Essendo del cibo considerato street food, quindi si mangia per strada, lo tagliano a pezzettini piccolini, ovviamente per renderlo mangiabile più facilmente. Il pane è un po' morbido, questo sicuramente è dovuto dall'acqua del pomodoro che rende la mollica ancora un po' più morbida. Io l'avrei preferito un po' più croccante, però devo dire che in senso assoluto è un buon panino. Le calorie che sono comprese in questo panino mi porteranno fino a fine giornata sicuramente, ma la cosa curiosa, un po' che fa da contrappeso, è che lo sto mangiando davanti a un ospedale. Credo che, speriamo non significhi nulla, speriamo non sia un segnale. Comunque buono. Ci troviamo a Whisky Brooklyn, un classico pub americano qui nel centro di Brooklyn. La struttura è molto grande, c'è un grande bar centrale, super fornitissimo, le panche ai lati classiche, è diviso in diverse sale dove spicca la sala biliardi, dove la sera si gioca fino al mattino. Gli spazi qua a Brooklyn, essendo una zona industriale, sono veramente molto larghi, ampi, cosa impossibile da trovare a Manhattan per costi di gestione e anche per un discorso proprio di storia del quartiere. Siamo in attesa del proprietario per poterci fare spiegare qualcosa in più di questo posto e credo che oggi si berrà abbastanza. Non vedo l'ora. Siamo con George e Justin oggi a Brooklyn Whiskey. Eccoci qui.
Yeah, Whiskey Brooklyn. Thanks for having us.
Nice to see you. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you so much. I really love to spend all the time here. This is an amazing place.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So can you explain to us the concept of the bar?
The concept of the bar? It's like basically a giant underground playland. And when we built the bar, it was there was nothing here. It was an old factory warehouse. So we had to build everything from scratch. And the only thing that we kept were the columns, the beams.
Yeah, we can see.
The neighborhood. This neighborhood is blowing up. It's crazy. So a lot of places are opening up: restaurants, bars, clubs, hotels. And we signed the lease on this place like 4 years ago?
2009.
2009, and we opened up in 2010. And it's great. During the week, it's like a neighborhood bar, beers, shots, a lot of whiskey. And on the weekends, it turns into like a dance party, club type place.
So you have fun?
Oh, lots of fun. It's a party.
That's what they love it.
Yeah.
Dance on the tables. We have the DJ on the weekends. It's good.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So the neighbor here is so happy. I mean, I talk every day with a lot of people, and everyone love to spend a lot of times over here.
Yeah.
So you sell a lot of whiskey here, of course.
A lot of
just
whiskey.
American whiskey.
All different kinds, but mostly American.
Mostly American.
Say like 80% American.
Some Scotch, some Irish, some Japanese.
So may I tell you something? I have one of my favorite whiskey just over there. Here, this one. I think this looks familiar for you.
It's
yeah?
very familiar. Yeah.
This is one of the best, amazing whiskey that I've never tried.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
So this is Tom Wallace American Whiskey. This is a whiskey that my brother and I produce with a distillery down in Bardstown, Kentucky. It is an American blended whiskey, so it's bourbon blended with neutral grain spirit to make it lighter and sweeter. Same as like an Irish style whiskey, like a Jameson or a Powers. And we started the company in 2009. It's named after our grandfather, who was a New York City fireman. And it's delicious. We serve it neat, we serve it on the rocks as shots, but the most popular drink we have is called a pickleback. And it's a shot of our whiskey chased with a shot of pickle juice.
So I know beyond this whiskey you have a great history, my friend.
Well, yeah, it's the way that it started. My brother and I have been in this business for a long time in New York City, about 15 or 16 years in the bar business. And when our grandfather passed away, we were out drinking one night, and we had a few too many Jamesons, and we said, we sell so much Jameson at our bars because it's what we drink, it's what our customers drink. Why don't we do something for Grandpa? He was an Irish American. Let's make our own whiskey, and we'll sell it ourselves. And we started the process, and when something like that happens, you say, I wonder why everyone doesn't do this. And then you do it, and you realize it was very difficult, and it took years. But a few years later, we were able to decide on the recipe and get everything done, and now we've been selling it for 2.5 years. We're about to release a bourbon. We're going to release a cinnamon whiskey, so we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep doing more things under the Lawless name.
Yeah, and the name is perfect for whiskey too. Tom Lawless.
I love it.
Yeah, like Jack Daniels, Tom Lawless.
Yeah.
What would the translation for lawless be in Italian?
Fuorilegge, yeah, fuorilegge.
Fuorilegge?
Yeah, fuorilegge.
Okay.
So guys, this is your dreams.
Yeah.
Likes? So I have my dreams. Let me try again.
So we do the whiskey first, and then the pickle juice.
Thank you guys.
Cheers. So.
Fantastico. Buono. Adesso il camere è spente, poi noi la sera è lunga, finiremo molto tardi. It's okay, but we'll finish very late. This is just
we start them. So guys, we sell this one here, and also we have a store upstairs.
Yeah, we have two bars in the city. The bar here, and then we have a liquor store upstairs where we sell it.
So the business is gonna be well, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm so happy and glad for you. Thank you very much. What do you think if you go upstairs and you show the place upstairs?
Yeah, that'd be
Do
great.
that? Let's go. So guys, this place is amazing. Can we talk about the bottle shop?
Sure, this is the whiskey shop. We opened here 2 years ago, and we specialize in American whiskey, but we also have other things. We have wine, we have Irish whiskey, we have Scottish whiskey, we have whiskey from Japan, but mostly it's American whiskey. There's been an artisanal whiskey movement in the United States probably over the last 5-6 years, and a lot of smaller distilleries are popping up. So there's distilleries in where they used to be only in Kentucky. Now there are distilleries in Colorado, California, New York, Indiana. I mean, all over the place. And especially we have some local distilleries here too. We have Kings County, we have Hudson, and we also make our own whiskey, which we talked about downstairs, which is made in Kentucky, which is the best place to make whiskey.
Yeah, fantastic.
Kentucky.
Wow.
The water, the temperature, everything's perfect for growing the corn. You know, all of that is all the things come together to make Kentucky the perfect place to grow whiskey and make whiskey.
It's my next trip.
Yeah, that's where we gotta go.
So guys, can we talk about the rules about the stuff like that?
Sure. So in New York, you can't sell liquor out of a bar, so they have to be separate. You have to have a shop that's a separate entity, a bar a separate entity. Liquor stores are allowed to serve whiskey until midnight during the week, and then I think on Sunday
6 days a week.
6 days a
You
week.
have to close one day, whatever day you choose.
Yeah.
What you choose, Sunday?
We close on Monday.
Monday.
We close on Monday. But also, there's a blue law in New York, which is you can't sell any alcohol until noon on Sunday. So for a liquor store, from midnight till noon, and for a bar, from 4 a.m. till noon, you can't sell any liquor. They did that so that people would still go to church.
Yeah.
That's why they did it.
Yeah.
But I don't think they go to church. I think they just sleep in.
Yeah, again, so like the separation of the shops and the bars can be open 7 days a week. You have to be closed for 4 hours every day.
Mm-hmm.
So typically, some bars, if they want to be open 20 hours a day, close at 4 a.m. and open at 8 a.m. And then you could be open all day. But our bars, we open at noon till 4 a.m. 7 days a week. And then the shop is open 5 days a week right now.
Thank you so much, Guy, for asking us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Grazie. Thank you.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you. Quindi, se siete a New York, se siete a Brooklyn, sapete dove venire a bere un whisky strepitoso.
Goodbye Lovers, niente di più di un margarita rivisitato all'interno del quale utilizziamo del tequila di nostra scelta, in questo caso tequila 8, contro nettare di agave, yuzu juice e sicuramente succo di lime. Abbiamo dedicato questo drink ad una nostra cara amica, modella per Gucci, apparentemente innamorata di questa selezione di ingredienti.
Certo che qua a New York ci sono veramente tantissimi tipi di cucine. Non tutte sono però culturalmente e storicamente come la cucina italiana. Una in particolare però ci si avvicina moltissimo, è la cucina messicana. Ci sono diversi tipi di ristoranti messicani, ci sono ristoranti un po' più commerciali e un pochino più, come dire, seri o professionali. Oggi ve ne porto a scoprire uno, venite con me ragazzi. Siamo a Chelsea e oggi andiamo a trovare Suenos.
Guardate quanto sono fortunato oggi, sono col suo. Come stai? How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
I'm so happy today to be here with you. Thank you so much for hosting me.
I am so happy that you're here.
Wow.
I feel honored that someone came all the way from Italy to my little restaurant in New York City.
No, your restaurant is very popular, and I mean that's one of our favorites. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
So can you explain your philosophy about this restaurant? So you are
My
From
mother,
New York, yeah.
well, yes, okay, so I was born and raised in New York, in Long Island, near the beach, and my mother is Italian and my father is Puerto Rican, but my heart is all Mexican. So sueños is Spanish for dreams. And growing up as a little kid, I always enjoyed helping my grandmother and my mother in the kitchen. My grandfather taught me how to fish, he taught me how to crab, we used to grow gardens. I mean, it was a natural thing, no?
Yeah.
So cooking just seemed like something that was a very natural progression for me to do. And to have my own restaurant was always a big dream, which is why we called this place Sueños.
Sueños. When you opened the place?
2003.
Wow. So I mean, it's up 10 years.
10 years is like amazing in New York
10
City.
years. Ragazzi, io volevo fare una precisazione. Dunque, la vita dei ristoranti a New York è una vita in media molto breve. Se si sopravvive i primi 2 anni, la durata può essere fino a 10 anni, 15 anni. Sono pochissimi ristoranti che durano 20 o 30 anni, veramente solo quelli storici. Quindi affermarsi nel mercato di New York per oltre 10 anni vuol dire è sintomo di qualità e di grande garanzia. Can we talk about your concept of the restaurant?
Well, for me, the most important thing is to represent Mexico in a way that is exciting and that exceeds expectations. Most people in New York don't truly understand what Mexican food is, and they assume that it's fajitas and quesadillas and enchiladas. And some of that is Tex-Mex. It's not true Mexican food. The beauty of Mexican food is all in the ingredients and the technique that they use to prepare it. So what we do here is we take the true authentic technique of making things by hand. We take the time to grind our own corn instead of buying like a corn flour and just adding water and making a masa. We grind our own corn. We bring in corn from Mexico and we use a machine called a molino and we grind it because the base of good Mexican food is through the corn. The corn is so important to the diet and also to the cuisine. So with the corn, you can make enchiladas, you can make tortillas, sopes, chalupas, you name it. Like an endless amount of dishes come from that. So you have to have a good base. And to me, that's what I think we do really well is we represent Mexico in a way that is true to the country. Yes?
Yeah. I love tequila.
I love tequila too. We should go out
I love
drinking.
tequila more than you, believe me.
I bet you I could drink more than you.
No, because you work when you're there. When I drink tequila, I drink outside of my restaurant, but I drink a lot.
How much is a lot?
Bella domanda.
Well, I have different favorite tequilas, I
Yeah.
have to say. Because there's blanco or silver tequila, there's reposado, and there's añejo. So, I'm going to say my favorite blanco tequila is Siete Leguas. My favorite reposado tequila would be Chanaco or El Mayor, and my favorite añejo tequila is Don Julio.
Can you? I'm a little bit tired in this moment, believe me, because you mentioned an amazing, plates. Can you explain what we try today?
We're gonna try tequila flamed shrimp. So, because we're talking about tequila, it only seems appropriate, no? Tequila is great in cooking, and in Guadalajara, where they have an abundance of tequila, it's common to find it in the food. So, with a pan, you get it a little bit hot with some oil, put in some garlic, don't brown the garlic, just, and then the shrimp with salt and pepper, throw it in the pan, toss the pan around, move it around so you don't burn the garlic. Then you've got to pull the pan away from the flame and put some tequila. You pull it away because you don't want to have a fire in your hand. Then you put it back, let it flame. Okay, so you flame the tequila, cook out the alcohol, and then we put the fire out with some lime juice. We squeeze the lime juice on top of the shrimp and then put some chipotle, which is smoked jalapenos, and butter, and let it go for a minute or two, then season it with salt and it's ready.
Tequila, jalapeno, scampi, io non vedo l'ora. Wow.
So to make the salad that goes under the avocado, under the shrimp, you want to, in a bowl, open up the avocado by slicing it in half, and then remove the pit. Spoon out the avocado, place it into the bowl, sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and lime juice, and mash that up a little bit. You want it to be slightly chunky. Then you can add the pineapple, the beans, and the scallions. You mix that all up, and then you're gonna taste it. Maybe you need a little more salt, okay? Once you have your shrimp, your hot shrimp with the tequila, you're going to have your shrimp, your tostada, and your bowl of avocados, and take the corn tostada and spread about a tablespoon of the avocado bean mix onto the tostada, and then place 2 or 3 shrimps, depending on the size, on top of the tostada. And then you're going to repeat that one more time, but put a little bit of avocado on top of the shrimp on the bottom layer, because it's going to help for the corn to stick so that it doesn't move around when you're lifting up the plates. And a little bit of cured red onions goes right in the center on the top. And this is the dish, tequila flame shrimp tostadas. Proveggio!
Ed anche questa puntata è terminata. Vi lascio con i piatti che abbiamo mangiato durante le riprese. Passate per New York, fatevi sentire. Tutto questo è Brooklyn Man. Enjoy it!